Wesmere looks great in photos, but where's the grocery store, the gyms, the closest hospital? Well, I'm about to map all of that out for you so you can see the real proximity before you decide. So today we're going to go over where Wesmere is on the map and just your day-to-day essentials that you need. I mean, people love being here, so I'm just going to show you how close everything is. I'll start out though. I'm going to have this zoomed out just to show you the location from here to downtown Orlando. Now it takes you probably about, I'd say anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes to get here, depending on the traffic. And then here's the airport. It takes you probably about 25 to 30 minutes. And then here's Disney, which takes you probably about 20-25 minutes as well. So and as you can see right here, I-4 runs down through Orlando. Everything over here is West Orlando, which is my main focus. And then of course you have East Orlando over here. So today we're going to focus on West Orlando and a little community that is actually in Ocoee. It's in the southern part of Ocoee. You have a Apopka up here. You've probably heard of it. It's Apopka, and then just right down here, it turns into Ocoee, and it runs all the way down, and it just stops right up underneath this community. So it's the southernmost part of Ocoee. You have Winter Garden directly to the west of you, and you have Windermere directly to the south, and then Gotha, which if you aren't familiar with Gotha, we'll have to talk about that soon. I do have a video that's out right now, but it's over a year old. This is my hometown, and I absolutely love Gotha. In fact, everybody loves Gotha. All the locals, oh, I love that place. It's so pretty. And it is, but I'll have to share that with you guys later. So anyway, I'm going to go in here on the actual community now. So you could get in the community by Robertson Road and McGuire Road, both. It's gated. So if you're worried about people driving through, your neighborhood, then you'll love it here. It's very quiet, very peaceful. The sidewalks are always filled with people walking their dogs, and the amenities are unreal. So let me get to where I could actually show you the amenities. So there's tennis courts, you have a basketball court, there's pickleball, you have the pool here, playground. There's actually other playgrounds throughout the community as well. But the amenities they're just amazing. A lot of people just flock here for the community here, for all the amenities, and then just the community feel. Like I said, there's sidewalks everywhere. You got cul-de-sacs all up in here. In the video I shared with you, the homes were built in the late 1900s. You got anywhere from like 3 to 5 bedrooms, but you'll find people who retire in this community. There's people who raise families here. It's a mixture. So while I'm here, I want to show you that there's a place called Plantation Grove here, and it's got a Publix grocery store. If you don't shop Publix, a lot of people don't like the prices, myself included, then you can go to Walmart. It's right here. It's 2 miles to get right here to this Walmart, so it's definitely worth it. But anyway, if you just need a quick item or whatever, or you just may not mind, some people hate Walmart, so they won't shop there at all, but I'm not like that. So we have the Publix here, and not only that, there is also just odd and end places to eat. You have a couple of gas stations, one here, a couple of banks, just Kiki's for breakfast, brunch. But anyway, this is kind of the daily go-to for people who live right here. Also on this corner, you have a bunch of medical facilities. And over here, you have different things like CVS and Orange Theory, just other little retail places there too. I meant to tell you over here, they have like nail salons and a vet, but here is my vet. I absolutely love them. Yeah, look at those reviews, 5-star. But anyway, that's where I go. And then all right here, you got medical facilities as well there. So you just have everything, honestly, right here. You don't ever even have to go anywhere for anything unless you want to go shopping. Now, if you want like a little mall area, go down Robertson. There's a village right here. It's called Winter Garden Village. You'll probably hear about that a lot. There's all kinds of things here though, but this is where people will actually go. You know, it feels like a mall. You've got Lowe's, and there's, of course, Bill's, Best Buy, Marshall's, Home Goods, Target. You got an LA Fitness right there. So I have a lot of friends that work out there. Yeah, you got Mexican. There's just all kinds of stuff. Here's Advent Health, the Winter Garden ER. But not only do you have this area for medical, sorry, I have to be careful when I zoom in and out. I don't want to make you guys sick. You also have a very close one right here that's directly across the street from Walmart. So you have an ER right here as well. And then this is 50. It's Colonial. It runs east, west, one coast to the other. You have the commute time is amazing. If you were to leave here and you need to get anywhere, whether it is Disney, the airport we talked about, downtown. Okay, right here you have the biggest access point that will take you here down 429 to Disney, sorry. You also have the 408. You get on the Turnpike, then you hit the 408 right here, and you go to downtown Orlando. Or you actually could go down the Turnpike here and go to the airport. So you have, I mean, this is like 5 minutes from the community. So the commute is just amazing. This is one of the best places for commuting. But anyway, so what can you do here? Well, I will say there's no nightlife. So if you're after nightlife, you will have to leave this area to go find it. Usually that's downtown Orlando or other places, but you are fairly close to Dr. Phillips. I'm not sure if you've heard of Restaurant Row, but if you want a date night or waterfront dining, you'll even find a Trader Joe's. There's a Whole Foods here. All kinds of stuff here. Look, you got another Kiki's for breakfast and all, but there's Publix on this road, just fancy restaurants, but that's Sand Lake. You'll hear about it if you watch any videos on Dr. Phillips or something, which I do have a Dr. Phillips video coming up very soon. But everybody loves this area. So you have Dr. Phillips if you're a foodie, because there is, you name it, they have it. I mean, it's very pricey down to Chick-fil-A. And then on this side, you have downtown Winter Garden. So here we are again. I'm not sure if you guys have heard of downtown Winter Garden, but I've got a video on that as well. These are just the main hot spots that everybody talks about, but they just seem to overlook this community. So I had to share this with you. In fact, there's several communities I'm going to share right in here because I absolutely love this area. Downtown Winter Garden. Now, this is a fun little place for many reasons. There is places to eat. You have the Crooked Can Brewing Company. That's a big hot spot for sitting outside if you like to drink fresh beer. Anyway, if you want to be outside, they have this 22-mile bike trail. It's called West Orange Trail right here. It runs right through the middle of Winter Garden. They have a lot of festivals here for the holidays. It's just a fun little spot to hang out. A lot of people go there, hang out, so it's just gives you something to do. So now we're going to zoom back in here so I can show you guys the schools. If you need schools, there's the elementary school is right here. So I mean, you just hit McGuire here and it's tucked back up in here, very close. And then we have West Orange High School is just right over here. And then there is the middle school right there. So everything's pretty close. The West Orange Dog Park. This is a fun little area. If you're a dog, let me see if I could get down here on the ground. Likes to play in the dog park. We used to live in the dog park where we had our boxers. However, now we have a Stafford Terrier. We rescued her and she is not nice to other animals, so we can't hang out there. But I loved hanging out here because then you could just sit in here and meet people and talk to people. But I mean, come in here, throw the ball. They got the pavilion for whenever it gets hot, and love it here. I was going to see if I could get you in any farther, but anyway, it's nice and shaded. Some of the dog parks are not shaded at all. I think I covered everything I was wanting to let you guys know. If you're thinking about moving to Wesmere or anywhere in the Orlando area, feel free to call or text me. My contact information is below. Until then, I will see you in the next video.